Hello and welcome to Club 2, episode 26 of the Pentagon Challenge on FM24. I'm Jamie, and coming up on today's episode, 2 games for you in the AFC Champions League. We've got the first leg of our quarter-final against Vissel Kobe away from home, and then I'll show you the second leg of the quarter-final when we'll be at home to the same opposition. So let's get straight into it, and the team for the first game is coming up in just a moment. Okay, here is the lineup, and it is Sasaki in goal. Back four is Ahata, Araki, Noriega and Shugai. Sano behind Suzuki and Morishita in midfield. Tejon on the left and Bula on the right. Arana up front. So let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, my assistant thinks we're doing well, we're on a good run, keep it going. We've had a mixed start to the season, to say the least, so I'm going to disagree with him. And I'm going to point the finger and say I want a good result that puts us in a strong position for the return leg. And let's get out there into the tunnel. How's the squad feeling right now? Got a great bunch of players, we're confident. I'm expecting a fascinating contest, and I know how good we can be. I trust my players. Let's go and see if they're up to the task. So as always, first 10 minutes, we'll just see how things go. And then after that, we'll make any changes we need to make. We're in the white, they're in the red. So it is a Vissel Kobe attack. Iwasaki down the left-hand side, crosses it in. And the header is over the top. So let's demand more as soon as the 10 minutes is up. And hopefully we can mount some kind of response. At the moment, it is all Vissel Kobe. Sasaki with a goal kick to Noriega. Plays it out to Shugai. Into Mbula, who's nutmegged the defender, but then loses the ball. And they're playing it around at the back. Can we put the squeeze on and win it back? At the moment, no. They're able to play it out quite freely. Kim Joo-chan plays it back to Tula. It's intercepted. And Mbula is able to stride forward. Misplaced pass. Falls to Tejon, who puts it in the back of the net. And it's Vissel Kobe 0. Kashima Antlers 1. So despite being second best in the opening 15 minutes, we've got the lead. And away from home, we'll certainly take that. So hopefully we can build on that from here. Ahata with a throw-in. Sano into Suzuki. Arana loses the ball. It's played back to the goalkeeper for Kobe. Zay Vitor. And Oda's lost it out to us. And Suzuki has it taken off his toes. And the shot goes over the bar. Right, demand more again. A second goal here puts us in a really strong position. But at the moment, I think we're probably slight favourites. But it's in the melting pot still, very much so. And that's half time. We lead 1-0. So into the dressing room. Definitely another gear to be found. And in terms of changes, Shugai off, Kitazawa on, Morishita off, and Campazano on, and Mbula off, and I'll bring Rapero on. And what else can I do? There's not a lot else I can do at the moment. So out into the second half. And it is our opponents who get us underway. Zavitor into Oda. And it's played back to Javi Galan. Iwazaki to Oda. And the cross finds Terada, who puts it in the back of the net. Our lead's wiped out. It is Vissel Kobe 1, Kashima Antlers 1. So we need to demand more. And they at least deserve to be level. They've dominated the match, to be fair to them. So I'm going to now take Tejon off. Question is, who comes on in his stead? And I think what we do is we put Reparo onto the left-hand side. And we then bring... who can we bring on? Good question. I think we bring, in fact, I think I'm going to have to hold off. So we'll just confirm that change for now. And I'll hold the decision as long as I possibly can. And I think what we probably end up doing, actually, is moving Arana to the left, to the right wing. And Tejon then can be replaced by Ueda. Noriega can then go up front. And could do with replacing a Hatter. So Sano will move to left back. A Hatter for Iwata. And let's confirm. So 65 minutes gone. And I've lost count of the number of subs we've made. It is currently, I think, 4. So, yes, it is. It's 4. So, into the last 15 minutes, we've got 1 left. It is, I think, going to have to be a defensive change. In fact, no, there's 5 made. Apologies. And I think we may have to just settle for a point, or a draw, I should say. Let's demand more one last time. See if we can get a late winner. A draw's not a disaster in the away leg by any means. Ueda plays it back. And Sasaki launches it forward. The flicked header doesn't find Noriega. Zavitor. Now Tula into Tanaka. Sano wins his header. But we lose the second ball. It's with Tula. Zavitor into Fujita. Zavitor to Galan. Down the line. Iwata cuts it out. And now Ueda into Campuzano. Finds Kitazawa. Plays it infield but gives the ball away. And now we just need to prevent them scoring, and we can't. Terada is on the end of Oda's cross. And it is Vissel Kobe 2, Kashima Antlers 1. And that is likely to be the final result. And there it is, officially confirmed. Kobe 2, Kashima Antlers 1. I'll be back in a moment with the second leg. Okay, well, following on from the narrow defeat in the away leg to Vissel Kobe, we managed to beat Nagoya Grampus in the league off camera. Now it's time for the second leg at home, and time to show you the team, although I am going to make a late change to it. So it will be Sasaki in goal, back four Ahata, Ueda, Noriega and Shugai. Sano behind Suzuki and Morishita in midfield, Tejan on the left and Bula on the right, Reparo up front. So let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, my assistant wants us to make use of home advantage. No, I'm going to disagree with him. We're going to pump the fists and tell them the fans turn up through thick and thin. Remember that. And let's get out into the tunnel. Kim Joo-chan has provided plenty of assists in the Champions League. Do you have a plan to stop him? He's a fine player, but I've got fine players too. By starting him, are you hopeful of playing Eric Noriega into better form? I want to help him recapture his best form. Given the way he's been playing, is shutting Shinya Oda down a priority? We all know what a good player he is. We have something of a plan to try and limit his influence. So let's go. And hopefully we can get the early breakthrough and nullify their advantage from the first leg. Morishita plays it back. Sano's ball forward. It's nodded down for Morishita. Laid off. And the shot comes in. And it's Maekawa with the save. So we're off to a good start. An early shot on target. And it is now Sasaki with a goal kick to Noriega, who finds Shugai into Morishita. Plays it forward. It's flicked on for Suzuki to chase. He doesn't get there. Tula goes back to his keeper, Maekawa, who comes out of his area and launches it forward. Shugai wins the header, but we lose the second ball. Oda plays it into Joo-chan, and he's their danger man. We haven't stopped the cross, but we have blocked the shot. And the highlight comes to an end. So let's demand more. We need at least 2 goals. So we can't be sitting back and waiting for things to happen. It already looks like Tejon is going to be one of the players coming off at half-time. So we'll keep that under review. But that's my initial assessment. So I'm going to demand more again. He has improved very slightly, but he's still very much on my radar as one of the ones to consider removing. As Ahata finds Tejon on to... I'm not even sure who it was aimed at. He didn't get there. And the ball forward from their goalkeeper is nodded down, but they retain possession. Morishita's won it back. Noriega to Shugai, lets it run, plays it infield to Morishita again, back to Tsugai, square ball to Sano, finds Suzuki, and Reparo puts it in the back of the net. There is an appeal for an offside. It will be checked by VAR, given that it's in the Champions League. And the goals given, it is Kashima Antlers 1, Vissel Kobe 0. So scores level overall. We need one more goal to take the lead in the tie overall. And we're approaching half-time. There is the half-time whistle. So into the dressing room. Doing well, definitely another gear. And I will confirm the substitution I flagged up. So, how are we going to do it is the question. And I think the answer to that is we move Ahata forward to left wing. Tejon then comes off. And Sano goes to left back. Tejon then will be replaced by defensive midfielder in Iwata. And we then bring Reparo to left wing. and Arana will then replace Ahata. So 2 changes. And out for the second half. So we'll demand more again. And hopefully we can grab a second goal and take the lead in the tie overall. We certainly deserve the lead. But our opponents have made the breakthrough. Kim Joo-chan with the goal from the corner. And it's 1-1 on the night. 3-2 to Vissel Kobe on aggregate. I think we're going to have to go attacking. We're going to have to berate the lads. And I think I'm going to make the controversial decision to substitute the goalkeeper. So we're going to try that. And hopefully we can get another goal and force extra time. We're already attacking, so we'll demand more. And Bula for Kawamura will do that. Suzuki could do with coming off. We'll bring Matsui on in there. In fact, we won't. We'll change that. So Suzuki off and Araki on. And it's played back by Kobe. Diagonal ball forward is cut out by Shugai. So we can build an attack from the back. Kawamura into Reparo. Feeds Sano on the left. Sano to Reparo. Can he get the cross in? Yes, he can. And the header is against the bar. The follow-up is deflected. And Iwazaki brings it clear. And it's out for a throw-in. Highlight comes to an end. And we've used all the subs. Mayakawa's goal kick. Launched forward. And Noriega brings it down. Feeds Sano. Into Araki. Ueda plays it to Iwata, back to Noriega. Noriega plays it forward for Morishita. And his pass is cut out. And Iwazaki has it. Plays it short to Fujita. Into Rio, who plays it to Ju-chan. And the shot is off target. And it's out for a goal kick. We will demand more again. I am going to make a slight tactical tweak, even though we've got no subs left. We're going to move... what are we going to do? We're going to move Araki back to where Iwata is. And Iwata can move forward. And that will do. And in fact, Araki can replace Noriega in the defence. And we'll confirm that change. And we've got 4 added minutes to find an equaliser. Otherwise, we're going out of the Champions League. And there it is, confirmed. Full time, Kashima Antlers 1, Vissel Kobe 1. 3-2 to Vissel Kobe on aggregate. So our Champions League adventure is over. I'll be back in a moment to let you know what's coming up on the next episode. Okay, well, although it's early in the season, before I show you what's coming up on the next episode, I'll show you the J1 League table. As you can see, we've played 5 games and it's been a very patchy start. 3 wins, 2 defeats, 9 points on the board, 3 adrift of the league leaders, Avispa Fukuoka. So let's take a look at when we're going to come back. And obviously now, given that there's no Champions League, we're going to be concentrating on the J1 League. I'll play a few games though, and I'm going to bring you back for the away game against Kawasaki Frontale in April, and also the home game against Montedio Yamagata. So if you've enjoyed that, please leave a nice thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to the channel for daily Football Manager videos. Thank you very much indeed for watching, and goodbye.